Hi there, Leslie Sansone Williams here, coming to you today from Paralegal Coffee Talk on Facebook, LeslieSansonewilliams.com, my website, and my book, Legal Break-In. The link is below. You can click on it. It'll take you to Amazon, and you can look at the table of contents to see what topics I covered, see if it's of interest to you. And if you're not watching this video on the YouTube channel, come on over to YouTube and look for my channel. Put it in the search box up above and look for Leslie Williams 126. I have over 60 videos here for you to watch regarding the paralegal field. So today I want to talk about learning from your mistakes. You know, we kind of beat ourselves up when we make a mistake, and yes, we're supposed to learn something from it, but that's the big thing, is what have we learned not to do? What is it that is the takeaway from this? That goes for when you become, get your first job in the legal field and you make a mistake. What have you learned from it? How can you not repeat that again? In my own family, it was not considered a crime, but it was like a shame if you made a mistake. But we're not perfect, and mistakes will happen. The greatest thing is, what have I learned? What is the takeaway from that? What should I not do again to repeat that mistake? And as adults, we do this. You know, we'll beat ourselves up. It creates stress and anxiety. And you will make mistakes in the paralegal field. I have accidentally erased a whole CD before I knew what I was doing on the computer. I have disconnected somebody on the phone at work. What else have I done? I've not saved my work. And believe it or not, I was working on a Saturday, which was highly unusual. I was typing nonstop for 2 hours and not saving. This was years ago. And you have to save. You have to name your document and save as you go. And I didn't. And somebody did the wonderful thing of pulling out, they were replacing the microwave in our kitchen at work, pulled it out, created a short, and everybody's computer went off who was at the place on Saturday, and we lost everything we were working on if you didn't save it. So I had to start from scratch and type like a maniac to get this done, because I came in just for that. So I learned a hard lesson that day, and that was a big mistake, but I didn't get yelled at or anything, nothing like that. But I taught myself something that day. Control S is save, you know, so you just Control S takes seconds, and you have to name the document first, which I did not do. And that was big lesson number one. But I had to not beat myself up. I had to try to laugh at that because it was so ridiculous, and go from there. And I never forgot that instance, as you can tell. And it was like the blood draining from my head moment. But instead of beating yourself up all the time over mistakes, it's like, how can I create something that maybe, instead of escalating my stress factor, that I reduce my stress? What I developed were ways to manage my cases to reduce my stress so that deadlines wouldn't fall through the cracks. And yes, I learned that in a law firm as a new skill. And I'll be teaching that in the class that I'll be offering on how to reduce your stress by managing your cases correctly. And sometimes you will have no support in how you're managing your case in the law firm. It might be that the attorney really doesn't understand that, doesn't want to, but it saves your chili. It saves you from missing a deadline. So not knowing how to do that was not necessarily my mistake, but once I saw that some other cases in one firm were being managed in a certain way, I developed a different way to manage cases that was helpful to me. It didn't matter if it was anything my attorney was going to look at, but this was helpful to me so that no mistakes would be made. And so it keeps you from going home and thinking about what happened at work. And so it was important to me that I would be not perfect, but as mistake-free as possible, and not beating myself up if I did make a mistake. My attorneys were great in that. They would be like, don't get all shook up. Mistakes happen. And the attorney would confess that he or she's made them too, which is helpful. So don't let that be such a burden on your shoulder that you made a terrible mistake. You know, what I love about my God is that He forgives. Might be some people don't forgive us, but God forgives when I'm really sorry. So don't carry those burdens. When you're really sorry, it might be something that's happened in your life that occurred, and you're carrying this this huge burden load, you know, and you're pulling it along your whole life. But if you're really sorry, He forgives you. Never forget that. And you have to forgive yourself over what's occurred, a mistake that's happened. So that's it for today. Don't carry that around. Don't carry that luggage around for your whole life, you know. It's not worth it. So have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video, because I don't want you to miss out. And I want to know what you think. And if you have suggestions, you have questions, you have suggestions about a new video that you need to see, I'm going to be covering quite a few items in my class, so stay tuned. I won't do videos about those items because they'll be in the class, and I'll let you know that in the comments below if you ask, you know, about that area. But just let me know what you're thinking about this field. I had somebody pose a question the other day that was so interesting that I'll cover in another video. But I love to hear your comments and questions, so don't be shy. Just post them below. This is our community on Facebook, on YouTube as well as Facebook. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye.